Welcome to the PLA Coaching Cycle for Leaders. First, we'll start with using the Google browser, which is the best browser for the best performance of the platform. We'll log into placoachingcycle.com. Once we log into the platform, you'll place your email address and password and sign in. Once you sign in, your profile picture should show up. If not, you can place that information by clicking on your name, first name, last name, email address, and choose a file that you choose. Once that information is updated, you want to scroll down to your school. For the sake of this training, I'll use National School of Practice. Now, once you log into your assigned school, you'll see a big plus sign. This is where you add a new teacher. Click the teacher here, add the teacher's name, add the last name, put their email address. For the sake of this training, I'll use training PLA. I'll choose a picture, provide the grade, and the academic subject. And then I'll create. Now that we've practiced adding a new staff member to the Coaching Cycle platform, let's practice how to remove a staff member. Okay, once the staff member has been added, how do we remove the staff members? Well, I'll go back to the National School of Practice. I'll click on the school. I scroll down to find my teacher test. Here we go. Once I click on my teacher's name, if I want to remove this staff member, I click Edit and Deactivate. Next, we will explore how to conduct staff observation. In order to conduct an observation, top right corner, we see Start Observation. You click here. It requires the following fields be completed. Now, in order to do that, you'll have to fill out the visit date. What date did you visit the educator's classroom? What was the start time? What was the end time? Typically, observations are between 10 and 12 minutes. The grade level, the subject area are already filled in because it's a part of that teacher's profile. But you can adjust these if for some reason on that day they're teaching something different or their assignment has been adjusted. We always write the number of scholars because this supports our evidence and our data. And then you click on the area that you're observing. If it's a virtual school, then we have the virtual school ratings here. Now, for the sake of today, we'll go ahead and add these details for the date. We'll say today's date. We'll say the start time is 12:30 p.m. We'll say the end time is 12:40 p.m. And we'll say that there were 20 scholars in the classroom, and we will talk about professionalism. Well, no, we'll look at scholar engagement. We'll continue there. And it has all the details filled out. Now we're able to type any notes that we have. So if I want to provide any notes, I can put the notes in here. Maybe there's information or details that we want to place in the observation piece. Any evidence that we have, if there's any photographs of the lesson that we want to document, we can merely click here and we can look at some of the images that we might be able to use. We can upload those here. So maybe I want to put evidence of scholar engagement, and I will choose some pictures that I took during the time. And then I will go and I will add the ratings. The ratings are highly effective, improvement necessary, requires actions, or 0. Maybe it wasn't an appropriate time to observe that or not observe. Either way, I will go and put the ratings in. You're also able to provide any notes under those ratings as well if you have any specific things that you want to document, and then you want to complete this observation. Once you've done that, it always provides us an opportunity to review what we place into the platform, and it color codes it. So This concludes how we conduct an observation. It says observation has been completed. The final task that we have for the coaching cycle is to learn how to enter feedback. Typically, with our feedback, we consider that to be logging a coaching conversation, meaning how do we have a dialogue with our educators? Well, using this platform, it provides a seamless way for us to do that. As we log a coaching conversation, we provide the date that it occurred. We'll say it happened today. We'll say 12:30 p.m. for the sake of the training. What is going to be our follow-up date? Perhaps it's this Friday, 2 days from now. And we'll say that'll happen at 12 o'clock p.m. on Friday. And it's the follow-up for our scholar engagement observation. So positives from the observation. So maybe I write the positives here. The use of the smartboard, digital math manipulatives, pose scaffolding and guiding questions to the class. Now, what are some bite-sized feedback? These are some things that I would put is some bite-sized feedback. I would log that information here. Maybe that feedback is to increase and sustain participation ratios, turn and talk before the cold call question is asked, and give 25 out of 25 scholars manipulatives at their desk. So maybe I need to adjust this because it was only 20 scholars in the classroom, right? And then if I want to attach anything, then maybe I want to attach a visual for this teacher to know how to use foldables. So I can absolutely do that. Download a picture, use foldables to increase engagement. I choose a file. And now that file has been attached, or I can attach a video. Maybe there's a video that I want to attach to provide the educator that will allow them to be able to go and watch a video on how to create foldables, which will increase engagement. Once I'm done, I click save, and it says saving. Please wait for the save to complete. At the top of the page, it typically confirms for you that it occurred. Right now, I'm going to click save again. Okay. All right, so it's a work in progress. All right, well, it's saving, but you give it time to do so and to confirm that it's saved for you. This concludes the brief tutorial on the PLA coaching cycle for leaders: how to add a staff member, how to remove a staff member, how to conduct an observation, and how to provide feedback. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to the training team.